Welcome back to World History. Today, we're traveling back to August 18, 1936, a day that marked a tragic chapter in the Spanish Civil War and claimed the life of one of Spain's most celebrated poets and playwrights, Federico García Lorca. Grab a seat, because this is a story of art, war, and the fight for a nation's soul. To understand the significance of Lorca's death, we first need to dive into the chaotic backdrop of the Spanish Civil War. The conflict began in July 1936, when a group of conservative generals, led by Francisco Franco, staged a military coup against the democratically elected Republican government. Spain was split between the Republicans, who were supported by workers, socialists, and leftist intellectuals, and the Nationalists, backed by monarchists, fascists, and conservative forces. The war wasn't just about political power. It was a brutal clash of ideologies that attracted international attention and intervention. The Republicans received aid from the Soviet Union and international brigades, while the Nationalists were supported by Nazi Germany and Fascist Italy. But what does this have to do with Federico García Lorca? Lorca wasn't just a poet. He was a cultural icon, a voice for the voiceless. Born in 1898 in Andalusia, Spain, he became a leading figure in the Generation of 27, a group of avant-garde artists and writers. Lorca's works, like Blood Wedding and The House of Bernarda Alba, delved deep into themes of love, oppression, and the struggles of everyday people. Lorca was also openly supportive of the Republic and critical of the conservative forces rising in Spain. His sympathy for the poor, his advocacy for freedom, and his outspoken views made him a target in the deeply polarized environment of the Spanish Civil War. On August 16, 1936, Lorca was arrested by nationalist forces in Granada, his hometown. He sought refuge with a friend but was betrayed, possibly due to his political views and his homosexuality, a dangerous combination in the eyes of the Nationalists. 2 days later, on August 18, 1936, Federico García Lorca was executed by a firing squad. His body was hastily buried in an unmarked grave, which remains undiscovered to this day. The execution of Lorca was not just an act of violence against an individual. It was an assault on the cultural and intellectual fabric of Spain. His death sent shockwaves across the world and became a symbol of the tragic loss inflicted by the Spanish Civil War. But Lorca's voice could not be silenced. His works continue to inspire and resonate long after his death. Today, Federico García Lorca is celebrated as one of Spain's greatest literary figures. His plays and poems still performed and read globally. His legacy serves as a reminder of the devastating impact of war on culture and the enduring power of art to challenge oppression. Even though the exact location of his grave remains unknown, Lorca's words continue to echo, reminding us of the fragility of freedom and the importance of standing up for what is just and humane. So, the next time you hear the name Federico García Lorca, remember not just the brilliant mind behind some of Spain's most cherished literature, but also the tragic fate of an artist caught in the crossfire of one of history's most brutal conflicts. Thank you for joining us on this journey back in time. If you found this story moving, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to World History. We'll see you tomorrow with another slice of history from the past. Until then, keep exploring, keep questioning, and most importantly, keep learning.